Yo, what's up, gamers? Happy Friday to all of you that celebrate Fridays out there. We have got a very exciting stream going on right now. We do. Got a very exciting day. Today, we open Pokemon cards. It's not every day. It's not every day that we get to open Pokemon cards here. There are some channels dedicated purely to opening Pokemon cards. If you ask me, if you open Pokemon cards every day, you lose some of the magic of opening Pokemon cards. Do you not? That's just my opinion. You can spoil it, all right? If you do it too much, it's like, it's not a party if it happens every night. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So today's a real treat. Thank you, Umbreon Fan, for that sub and the 7 months. Thank you so much. And thank you, Earn Brew, for the Prime sub and the 9 months. Thank you, Carzaleo, for that Prime sub as well. Thank you, Ultima Weapon, for the Prime sub. Thank you for all those Primes. Thank you, Kyle, for the sub in the 32 months. Thank you, Puntiso Pepsi. Peace Pessy. I don't have my glasses on. Thank you for the sub, Puntisos. Appreciate it. And thank you, Jurginator. Oh, no, not Jurginator. Is it a party if it's mad? Hello, Jurginator. Thank you, Easlassic, for the sub. No, not you, Jurginator. It was the person above you. I need to put my glasses on. Thank you, Easlassic, for that Prime sub. Thank you. Sorry, Jurginator. Wrong chatter. Thank you, T-Fleed, for the Prime sub. And thank you all so much for the hype. The Pokemon Shiny set just got dropped in Japan? No way. Well, let's take a look. Shall we? Let's take a look-see. Shiny Treasure EX. Yo, let's go! Japan's latest high-class set. Oh, wow. Where's my cam at? Here I am. Thank you, Taika, for that sub in the 2 months. Thank you. Greetings from the great crater of Paldea. Well, greetings to you, Taika. Greetings. There's a promo video? You gotta be kidding me. Look at all these shiny Pokemon. Wow. Pokemon shiny. Wow. Look at that shiny. Wow. Where's the trailer? Japan's latest high-class set, Shiny Treasure EX, has been officially revealed in Japan. The set will be released on December 1st and will include 190 cards before its secret rare cards. Shiny Treasure EX will feature a high number of secret rare cards and the return of shiny Pokemon. Shiny Treasure EX is the latest in a line of Japan's annual reprint sets, the previous set being V-Star Universe. Like all of Japan's annual high-class sets, Shiny Treasure EX will feature an extremely large amount of cards, with Charizard EX's Shiny coming in at number 331. But don't be alarmed, most cards in the core set are reprinted, right? Over 150 secret rares. Clive. That's funny. Cool. All right, yes, we got this. I plan on opening this set. It's going to be fun. Oh, thank you, Brandon, for the 100 bits and the link. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Clive. Turn shiny. Right on cue, baby. Shiny Charizard. Cool. Oh, that'll be fun. Very nice. Shiny set coming out in December. I'm going to get me some of that. That'll be fun. Ah! All right. Now, would you look at what we got here? Well, today's a very exciting day, not just because it is the day that I am allowed to open Paradox Rift, and that is all courtesy of and thanks to the Pokemon Company International, so I'm very thankful for that opportunity. I don't even know the full set list of these sets. I mean, these sets have just been kind of released or are being released. This is pre-release, actually. These don't come out for another couple weeks. But the set doesn't even come out until in Japan until, like, you know, next week. So this is extremely hype. And I'm doing some more Paradox Rift tabletop testing this upcoming week. So these cards that I pull are going to really help with that. So I'm very thankful to TPCI for providing these Paradox Rift sealed products for the channel, because it's going to help me to create content on the channel. So very amped about that. That is going to be dope. But as a little warm up, you know, to get my fingers ready for the day, because this is a big opening day. I've got 3. That's right, 3. Charizard EX Premium Collection boxes. Man. Hold up, I gotta reroute some of these wires underneath my desk. They're bothering me. You know, cord management is not my, like, yo, Jurginator! Getting a gifted sub. And thank you, Asian Head, for the sub in the 3 months. And thank you, King Jester, for the gifted sub to Jurginator now. Jurginator, welcome. Thanks for being here. Yeah, cord management is not what Tricky Jim is known for. I do have to admit, it's not my strongest suit, if you will. Unlike moisturizing and opening packs of cards, these are the things that I'm known for. Cord management, though. Oh, man. If you guys could just see the lotion that's splattered all over my monitor right now, man. It was worth it, though. It was. I even got some, like, lotion splattered on the nearby deck boxes. Listen, you can't like open packs of cards with crusty fingers. Everybody knows this. Everybody. All right. You can't. Yeah, see, because if I'm showing off, listen, you can't have crusty fingers, man. You can't. There we go. And we can, get some of the lotion cleaned off while we open these premium Charizard collection boxes. I'm really excited about this product, which is available at fullgripgames.com, by the way. If you're looking for Charizard premium collections, we've got them right now at fullgripgames.com. So you can check out fullgripgames.com and help support the channel by shopping at fullgripgames.com. We've got a loyalty program, which, which tracks the amount of money you spend over your time shopping at Full Grip. And then, for every, so many dollars you spend, you get a percentage back in store credit. And we've got a whole bunch of Full Grip regulars that are in the 5% back tier, right? Which means that for every dollar you spend, you get 5% back in store credits. Isn't that fun? Wow. So, anyways, you can find these Charizard EX collections at fullgripgames.com. That's where I bought them from. And we're going to get this stream kicked off with 3 of these bad boys, the Charizard EX Premium Collections, because guess what, chats? I don't have enough Charizards to play the deck. That's right. I've only got 1 Charizard. There they are. I only own 1 Charizard myself, so there you go. There's the promo Charizard. So now, well, I have more Charizards, but they're the nice ones, right? So I'm not trying to play with those. I think I'm setting those aside. Yeah, like I have a secret rare one and I have like a gold one. Yeah, but I could definitely use some of these to actually like play in the deck. Because it feels bad to like be playing with the secret rare Charizard. It's like, why am I going to play with the secret rare? Why am I going to play with the secret rare Charizard, Seems like yo, they got a little like card stand? What is this? Yo, this is crazy. What? The card stand, though? Man, maybe I shouldn't have lotioned my hands. Wow, look at that. How do you put the card in here? How long do you think it'll take me to figure out? Oh, it's magnetic. Okay, that's cool. It's a magnetic card stand. Wow. Wow. All right, and then you can put the card in there. I'm going to put my prized Charizard in the card stand. That's fun. That's pretty safe in there. And then you go... Boom. Boo! Boo. Ultra Pro. Boo. Sorry, never heard of them. Boo. 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 Ultra Pro. Boo. I gotta admit, though, it's pretty... All right, it's a pretty cool stand, okay? It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat, all right? It's a pretty neat little thing. Not in my household, though. All right? I'm like Bill Gates, who won't let his kid have iPhones. Like, no, you cannot get an iPhone. You will use the Windows phone, like all the cool kids. All right? Okay. I guess I do have to remember the Charizard. Yeah, it's there. Pop that out. Okay. Cool. Look at that. Lots of fun little card stands. Lots of fun little sleeves. See, this is why we do a warm-up, right? Gotta do a pack opening warm-up. Okay. There we go. There we go. We got 3 Charizards. Okay, we got holographic Charmanders and Charmeleons. They're the wrong ones, though. You know, well, this one's the wrong one. This one is the correct one, the holographic. Yeah, he's nice, actually. I could even, you know, you could play that in a Gym Leader Challenge deck as well. Though I do think I like the Charmeleon that gets the supporter. I think that one's my favorite. But cool. And look at all these booster packs we got. Dang, dude, this is crazy. If you would have told like 10-year-old me that I'm gonna have this job one day where I get to like do this, I would have been pogging out of my gourd. Thank you, Merkowitz, for that sub in the 32 months. There we go. Got my Zards in sleeves. Who's ready? Well, let's go. Thank you, Radio Outrider, for that sub. I appreciate it. And thank you, Lord Mercury. That sub as well. What set am I even opening? I don't know. There's a Hariyama. Paldea Evolved. There we go. This is Paldea. Paldea Evolved. Got it. Obsidian Flames. What do you think? Should I give away all the codes from this opening? Yo, a Gita? Let's go. Check that out. We got the Secret Art Rare Gita. That's pretty fire. Nice. Cool. What do you think? You want to give away all the codes from the stream? Okay, we'll do that. Let's give away all the code cards from today's stream. Can I sign one code card and ship it to you as your next payment? That's what you want as a payment, Pig Chef. You want a signed code card instead of cash? I think I can probably do both. You want a signed code card? both, please. Why? All right, now, Pig, why do you want a signed code card? What? What are you gonna do with your signed code card? I'll show it to my classmates for self-validation. Yeah. All right, we can work that out. What size hoodie you wear, Pig Chef? When does it get cold in the Philippines? Medium? Yeah. Cool. When does it get cold over there? Never? Never! It never gets cold there? So you're telling me if I send you a hoodie, there's it would never get worn. So you're telling me that you would have no use for a hoodie? Oh, well, that's awkward. Yeah, well, there's that. That's cool. Nice. Love that. Yo, Zards. We got the Zards. Check that out. Wahoo! Cool. I've got plenty of Charizards to play with. That's for sure. I was not expecting to, you know, open a Charizard. That's kind of funny. If you get a Tricky Jim hoodie, you'll frame it. I would rather send you a shirt. I guess I could send you a Tricky Jim hoodie if you ever go somewhere cold. Gyarados, Fletchinder. Fletchinder is one of my favorite bird Pokemon. He's such an epic bird. Heck yeah, it gets chilly in Ohio. Postpone all your payments and yo, Tarantula. Look at him, he's nice. Postpone all your payments for editing videos and buy you a plane ticket to Akron instead. Reverse beach court. All right. Tarantula. I can't tell you, dude, how many. I can't tell you how many people, how many haters I got. Okay, haters, bona fide haters in my YouTube comments complaining about the way I pronounced Goldengo. What you want me to do, like, about that? They want it to be Golden Go. Yeah, right. I'm not saying Golden Go, bro, unless TPCI hits me up and is like, listen, Andrew, it's Golden Go. It's actually Golden Go. Stop everything you're doing. It's Golden Go. Man, I'm calling it Goldengo, bro. Bro, it is not Golden Go, bro. It's not Golden Go. Straight up. It's a golden Pokemon. It's also a gold Pokemon, so who cares? It's Goldengo for sure. There's an official video pronunciation. Link it. I don't believe you. Yo, Chi-U-E-X, Secret are rare. This is poggers. All right, I'm actually getting like kind of all the gas out of these boxes. You know, look at that Chi-U. Yo, look at him. He's kind of sick, dude. Yeah, I'm getting kind of hooked up in these 3 boxes. Dang. Yo, and an Iono? Fire. 2 Ionos? Fire. Gas, gas, gas. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Gas, 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 gas. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I opened these. Yo, the double Iono pack. That pack was insane. Yes, these Charizard boxes are from FullGripGames.com. I've purchased them from FullGripGames.com. If you too would like some Charizard boxes, you can purchase them from FullGripGames.com. And you'll get pulls just like me, with an asterisk saying maybe you won't. There you go. If you want to get pulls just like this, if you want to get pulls like Tricky Jim, you already know. If you want to maximize your your pulls, make sure to subscribe to the channel to increase your luck. That's right. Everybody knows Tricky Jim subscribers get the best. Man, chat, you're on one today, aren't you? Meowscarot. Dang, dude, like, dang. It's like I'm gonna run out of sleeves, dog. What the heck? We got 2 secret art rares. We got, dang, I mean, that's crazy, bro. Yes. We are giving away all of the codes from today's opening, and subs to the channel do have 5 times luck in that giveaway. So that is your nugget of truth. Yo, what's up, Mouthface69? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Slowpoke. Let's go. And our final pack of the Charizard boxes. Nice. A Turo. All right, that was sick. GG's Full Grip Games boxes. And thank you, Friggle Gamer, for that Prime sub. Appreciate that. All right, we got some absolute gas out of our 3 Charizard boxes. We got the Secret Art Rare Gita. We got the Secret Art Rare Chi Yu. We got... Why is he in a sleeve? We got a Turo and 2 Ionos. We got Slowpoke Art Rare, Tarantula Art Rare, Meowscarada, Noivern EX, Cloth, and Charizard EX. Boom. Look at all that. 3 boxes. That's pretty good. Pretty good. That's $120 retail, right? Because the boxes are $40 retail each. So, I mean, like, considering that Charizards themselves cost, like, what? Like, I mean, the Charizards, what's like a Charizard, you know, full art? Like $20 or something? So, yeah, they're like 20s. So you got like 80 right there. And then you got these 2. I mean, so like, boom. You're just chilling. Thank you, Black Star. Appreciate that. And then with like the Iono pulls, like we definitely buffed out. We did pretty good. It's going to be like 10 after this week. That's true. The promo Zard's like 9. All right. Well, we got 30, 50. Say that's 20, 70. Say that's 15, 85. We almost broke even, baby. And we got all the stands and stuff, too. Yeah. Yeah, we're chilling. And the Ionos? Listen, we don't open packs to break even, okay? We open packs because it's fun. Everybody knows that. I know. Cracked. All right, well, now that we've got our warm-up in, I mean, we got some other things to do. Should we just hop right in? I feel like, how do we want to do this? What about the YouTube intro? We got to do a YouTube intro, right? Have to. And then we should predict on the ETB. What the ETB comes with 9 booster packs. Are we going to do 18 tries for the intro? I was thinking yes. No, you can do the prediction, Brandon. That's great. Iron Hands, yes or no? That's fun. Cool. Like that. Great. All right. Let's do a let's do a young YouTube intro, all right? How about that? How about that? Y'all ready for this? Man, my studio is always a mess after opening days. What should I talk about for the intro, you know? What should we say? Yo, Black Star with the tier 2 sub? Thank you, Black Star. I appreciate that. Should I like lotion? You should lotion up the box. Just make sure that the box is Thank you, Hiro Koami, for the sub and the 4 months. Appreciate it. See, what you guys don't get is that part of me just like really likes making you all like confused and like, I would never do that to my cards. That's what you don't get. Part of me finds immense enjoyment in making you guys go, what? That's why, like, I rip the boxes apart and throw everything, you know. It's part of why I love riffle shuffling. I do a little trolling, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Chat never trolls. Yeah, that's true. No, chat never trolls, bro. Only the new viewers feel that. Older viewers' hearts are dead already from seeing Max Rarity riffled. Right. Yeah, old viewers will look at the time that I that I riffled Rayquaza V-Star, Rayquaza Gold Star, and they're like, yeah, well, you know, that's pretty par for the course, I guess. Thank you, Treehouse, for that Prime sub. All right. I've pressed record. But I don't know what to say. All right, we're going to get here. I'm messing with my foot pedal right now. It'll live right there. That's fine. YouTube intro, take one. Take one. It's going to be a one and done, all right? It's going to be perfect. First video, Chatter says, the first video I watched was where you were building a random deck and you did not have coins and I thought you were trolling. No, not trolling. Yes. No. Actually broke in TCG Live, plays TCG Live for a living. Yep. Not trolling. Yep. I know. I think I could get a Lubriderm sponsorship for sure, you know. I just lotion up before every stream, you know. I think Lubriderm probably does just fine without my sponsorship. All right, let's do this thing. Oh, amp you very much to TPCI for the products. I like that. I like that. That was good. That was good. See, this is why I keep you guys around, okay? Yeah. Yeah. That's why I keep you guys around. Yeah, you guys are smart. Got some smart cookies in the chat. Yeah. Get your iron hands on some Paradox Rift starting next Friday. I think God. Paradox Rift. Paradox Rift. Yes. All right, I'm seeing it now. It's all coming together. All right. Paradox riffing this intro bit. All right, here we go. Well, let's go. All right. A brand new mechanic is upon us. Ancient Pokemon and future Pokemon from the newest set, Paradox Rift. And I get to open some product from Paradox Rift today, which is very exciting because this set isn't even out in Japan yet. I mean, it releases like next week, and pre-releases happen this weekend internationally. So it's all happening right now. I don't even know the full set list. This is all very fresh, very new, and it's all thanks to the Pokemon Company International. So I would like to very, very much thank them. Dang it, dude, I could have done a little better than that. All right, that was like a rough cut, you know. We were kind of, thank you, Leet Pickle, for that Prime sub. We were almost there. Yeah, take two. Okay. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be open. I can't believe no one liked that one. What the heck, bro? I can't believe no one was into that. What are you talking about? That was insane. You want to play a game? All right, so here's the deal. Here's the deal, YouTube. We've got a brand new set, Paradox Rift, and I'm opening the boxes today. I've got 2 Elite Trainer boxes and 2 booster boxes, courtesy of the Pokemon Company International. But what else is there to say? You know, what else is there to do? What else is there to talk about? You know, What's the hook, line, and sinker? What's going to get people hyped about this? What's going to get people to want to watch all this cardboard get opened? I just got to pog. Just pog it up. All right. For the first time ever, or at least, you know, I'm making that up, but I think it's for the first time ever. For the first time ever, we get to open a booster box of the newest set before it comes out in Japan. This set, Paradox Rift, does not release for another week in Japan. But I've got two booster boxes and two elite trainer boxes, courtesy of the Pokemon Company International, to show off on today's video. And I'm very excited about this. This is going to be one of the most impactful sets in the modern history of the Pokemon TCG. We've got a brand new mechanic, ancient Pokemon, and future Pokemon. Let me know which Pokemon you're most excited about from Paradox Rift in the comments below. And again, huge thank you to the Pokemon Company International for sending me this product to show off in today's video. Let's get cracking. Something like that, right? Listen, I couldn't fit in the Ampu very much, bro. $8.7 out of 10. I think that was fine. I could do a take two just to have a backup. We'll do a backup. All right, someone give me a crazy idea for a backup. Don't encourage all the stalling. Listen, streaming is stalling. That's just what streaming is. People, you watch it, you just understand. Streaming just is stalling. That's what streaming is. The whole time you're streaming, you're just dangling a carrot. That's the entire act of streaming. That's the whole production. Is there's a carrot? I'm going to make you guys stick around until we get to it. That's it. That's the whole thing. Today is a monumental day in Pokemon TCG history. We have got the newest sets, Paradox Rift, and we get to open it in today's video, which I am super excited about because the set's not even out in Japan yet. It doesn't release until October 27th, and today's the 20th, so that's super hype. I don't even know the set list. I don't know all of the secret rares. There is so much to uncover in today's opening, and I can't wait, frankly. So we're going to get right to it. But first, I want to say thank you very much to the Pokemon Company International for sending me this product. Let's get cracking. All right. That's it, right? Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. That was hype. That was hype. It was worth it. See, it's all part of the process. You have to, like, you have to get through the YouTube intro, because I'm obviously releasing this on YouTube, so it's like you gotta get through the YouTube intro, because I can't do the YouTube intro after the opening, because then I won't have the products. Duh. It's also less authentic, because then I'll already know what I opened. So, thank you guys for sticking with me through that. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Everything's ready. Everything's looking square. All right, I feel good. You guys feel good? I feel good. All right. I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling exceptional. Okay. Okay. In today's opening, we have got 2 booster... Whoa. Man. In today's opening, we've got 2 booster boxes and 2 Elite Trainer boxes of the newest set. This is going to really help with my tabletop production. So if you want to see any of these new cards in action, make sure to check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TrickyJim. I'm going to be streaming some gameplay with these new cards in the upcoming weeks, which I am very amped about. Get it? All right. Now, as we do here, we are going to get started with the Elite Trainer boxes, and I think I'm going to do the Roaring Moon Elite Trainer box first. Let's do that. Cool. There's that. The hidden artwork. Wow. And the booklet, I almost don't want to look at the booklet yet, right? Because the booklet is going to have like leaks, so I don't actually want to look at that, so I'm not going to. There we go. Roaring Moon ETB. And we've got 9 booster packs of the newest sets. Some Roaring Moon themed dice. Looks like we kind of got the red EX die with the blue pips. That's nice. And the blue and gray damage counter die. The poison and burn marker. Roaring Moon sleeves. A code card, which we are going to be giving away at the end of the opening on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, you've already missed it, which is why you should check out the the Twitch channel. And we've got Screamtail. Look at that. The art rare Screamtail. Very cool. I know a lot of players are excited about this card and its potential in Gardevoir EX decks, but check out that artwork. This looks awesome. It's got 90 HP and ancient Pokemon, and it has the Roaring Scream attack. For a Psychic and a Colorless, it does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So if Screamtail has 8 damage counters on it, then you could do 160 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. A great snipe attack. And if you put a Bravery Charm on it, then that means you can put even more damage counters on your Screamtail and spread even more damage to your opponent's bench. Great new card. Awesome artwork. Love it. Energy. And boom, there we go. And then, of course, my favorite parts of every Elite Trainer box, the dividers. And look at that. Roaring Moon divider. That's pretty epic. And then we got our 9 booster packs. Let's go. My first booster pack ever of Paradox Rift. We're starting off with a Nimble, Yamask, Spinda. Spinda has an ability, Tangled Feet. If this Pokemon's confused and is damaged by an attack, flip a coin of heads, prevent that damage, and then Teetering Steps makes it confused. So it can attack for 100 damage and then becomes, semi-invincible. Kind of a neat little ability. Tink-a-Tink. It's got the mountain scrounging. I kind of combined those two words, see what it did. The mountain scrounging attack. Look at the top card of your deck. You may put that card into your hand. If you don't, discard that card and draw a new card. That's kind of neat. It's like a, advanced little collect attack. Earthworm. Professor Turo's Scenario. Yo, it's non-holographic. Okay. Put one of your Pokemon in play into your hand. It's an uncommon and non-holographic. The Professor Turo from Scarlet and Violet was a holo rare, so this should be an easier card to find. Very good. And our first future pull, so we get a look at the, future branding on the side of the card, which is pretty nifty looking. Mienshao. It's got the Whip Expert attack. If you attached a tool card from your hand to this Pokemon during this turn, the attack does 50 plus 70. Porygon. And Mantike Art Rare. This is an art rare from the Raging Surf Japanese set. I know because I pulled this card in Japanese. That's our first pull of the Paradox Rift opening. This is a very cute little card. Look at that Mantike peering in the window of the submersible. Wow, very nice. If you look closely, you can see a Mad Catz controller right there on the desk. Very neat. And Volcanion. Darkness Energy. Up next, Whismur. Oh, he's so cute. What the? Whismur. Oh, he's like just a cute little guy. This is a really nice Whismur artwork. I like this a lot. Wow. I mean, it just looks so cozy. Just so cute. It's like a stuffed animal almost, Doublade. Skirt. Magby. It's got the Scorching Heater attack. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, you put 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. New Absol with the Draw Awareness attack. You can discard any amount of cards from your hand and then draw cards until you have 5. And then Enhanced Blade does 20 plus 60 if it has a tool attached. Simisear, I love the monkeys, bro. Monkey Trio. If you have Simisage, Simisear, and Simipour in play, ignore all colorless energy in the attack costs of this Pokemon. So Heat Tackle could be used for just 1 fire energy if you've got, all 3 monkeys in play. That's cool. Love seeing the monkeys getting some love. Extremely underrated Pokemon, if you ask me. New Crobat with the Cutting Wind attack, which does 130. And then Echoing Madness, choose an item. Echoing Madness allows you to choose item cards or supporter cards, and during your opponent's next turn, they can't play them. So it can either item lock or supporter lock. It's got free retreat. Neat card. Snorunt, Simisear. Yo, 2 Simisear in the same pack? That's crazy. And then the new Chi-Yu Holo Rare. I love this guy. It's got 110 HP and the Mega Fire of Envy attack For 2 fire energy, it does 50 damage. Plus, if any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack during an opponent's last turn, it does 90 more damage. So you can do 140 damage in retaliation. That is a great attack for Gym Leader Challenge format. If you're unfamiliar, Gym Leader Challenge format is my favorite way to play Pokemon cards. You can find all of the rules at gymleaderchallenge.com. It's a great, fun formats where no rule box Pokemon are allowed to be played. So cards like Chi-Yu, which are going to get very overshadowed in standard formats, are going to have a real chance to shine in Gym Leader Challenge. Definitely digging that. That's going straight into my Fire Gym Leader Challenge deck. I feel like I can just a little bit closer. There we go. There we go. Tandemouse. Dwebble. Whismur. Doublade. Rika. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Put 2 of them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards and put them on the bottom of your deck. It's kind of like weak Culver's experiment, if you ask me. Gourgeist. Yo, what do you do? Startling Pumpkin. If this Pokemon was knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, discard 2 random cards from your opponent's hand. That's crazy. Whoa. And then 100 damage with Shadowbind. Okay. It's kind of poggers. And Professor Sada's Vitality, an ancient supporter, allows you to choose up to 2 of your ancient Pokemon and attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to each of them. If you attached any energy in this way, draw 3 cards. Yo, there it is. This is going to be one of the most hyped new supporter cards from this set. I mean, it's just incredible. Accelerating multiple energy into play is very good. And it's just a... Yo! What? Look at that reverse holo for... Yo, the ancient reverse holos don't have the pattern. They're just mirror holos. Let's go. Wow, that's so hype. I don't think it's an error. I think it's just for the ancient and the future. They're not doing the pattern. They're just letting it kind of, and it makes sense. Yo, and I got a Roaring Moon. Holy smokes, this pack is cracked. Okay. We got 2 Sadas and our very first Roaring Moon EX. Check that thing out. Roaring Moon EX, 230 HP. It's got the Frenzied Gouging attack, which instantly knocks out your opponent's active Pokemon and does 200 damage to itself. So this card can one-hit KO anything in the Pokemon TCG with Frenzied Gouging, but it does a lot of damage to itself. Or you can do 100 damage plus 120 more damage if you discard a stadium in play. So 220 for 3, also very good. I mean, this is just an insane new card, one of the most hyped new cards from this set. And I gotta say, I mean, my goodness, I absolutely love this mirror reverse on the ancient cards. I mean, that just looks so good. And I imagine that they're gonna do the mirror reverse on the ancient cards, the future cards. I mean, it kind of seems like that's gonna be the thing. I'm so excited they brought back the mirror holo in some way, right? It's just so cool. It looks so good too. And it makes sense because the mirror holo probably looks so much better with like the extra little art that's like on the side, right? If they put this pattern on, it probably looks too busy over there on the right side of the card. That would be my suspicion. So 10 out of 10. I mean, great choice from TPCI doing the mirror holo on those. And this box has proven to be extremely hype so far. Flamigo, Porygon, new Oricorio with the Pep Up attack. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a card for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. And then Volt Wave 50, flip a coin if head's paralyzed. Toadschool. This Toadschool is like, he's just going for a little stroll, you know? Look at him. He's nice. Isn't he nice? Tell him he's nice. Tell him he's nice, chat. Tell him. If you're watching on YouTube, tell him he's nice. All right, thank you. Rourke. Draw 2 cards. Put a basic energy card from your discard pile into your hand. They've been doing a lot of these lately. Little like draw supporters that also do just a little extra. Steenie. Simipour, part of the monkey trio gimmick, right? So you could use Liquid Lashing for just 1 water energy. It does 50 and then 30 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Vanillish. You know what's cool about Vanillish is that he's also nice. Look at him. He's nice. He's just in the fridge. He's hanging out. This is a great looking Pokemon card right here. Honestly, yeah, he's nice. And Iron Jugulis, proof that the future and the ancient reverse hollows are going to be mirror foil. Wow. I mean, I'm easily entertained, okay? I'm an easily entertained man. I'm not going to lie. These reverse hollows on the future and ancient Pokemon look gorgeous. They look great. I love it. TPCI, you did a great job. Kudos. This looks wonderful. Really, this is all I'm looking for as a Pokemon fan. Just some cool stuff. I love cool stuff. Iron Jugulis has 130 HP, and the Homing Headbutt attack for 3 colorless energy does 50 damage to 3 of your opponent's Pokemon that have any damage counters on them. And then Baryon Beam, 150 damage for 5 energy. But if this Pokemon has a future booster energy capsule attached to it, the attack can be used for 3 colorless instead. And then Ting Lu is our holo rare with the Sandbringer attack. Choose up to 2 basic fighting energy cards from your discard pile. Put them. It's got the Sandbringer attack. Attach up to 2 basic fighting energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. And Arrogant Impact does 220 for 3. If this Pokemon has 4 or more damage counters on it, this attack does nothing. I do think that all of these guys have like a 1 energy attack that accelerates energy, so you know that's a neat little thing there. Unfortunately, I don't think the Ting Lu is very good. I guess you could pair the Ting Lu with Garchomp EX, right? And accelerate energy to it. It's true. 220, not bad. Skirt. Magby. Flamigo. Flamigo is one of my favorite Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet, but unfortunately this one is not very good. Combat Beak, 20 damage plus 20 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. What's your maxing out? I guess you're maxing out at 120 for 2, which is not terrible in a format like GLC, but also just not great. And they are just teasing us with the Dragon Pokemon. It feels like we get like 1 Dragon Pokemon a set, right? 1. And this is what we get, a Tatsugiri. This is what we get. 1 Tatsugiri. Dragon fans are just, chomping at the bit for new Dragon cards. And we get Tatsugiri, 70 HP, non-evolving basic. Tatsugiri doesn't evolve, right? 70 HP, non-evolving basic, Water Gun for 20, and then Survival Strategy. Search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Now, you could certainly play this card in Gym Leader Challenge format if you want to put maybe double colorless or twin energy or double turbo energy in your dragon deck. And then, if you open it, it could be a great way to set your deck up and get started. But no, the Tatsugiri doesn't do anything else, I think is like my major issue with the card. It is a nice setup card for Gym Leader Challenge. Maybe it could be used in standard format as part of like a Dondozo strategy, but it's interesting and cute, and the artwork's nice. We'll see what he can do. And then sure enough, here is Dondozo, right? It's got I gotta say, okay. All right, I know we've been super positive so far, and so far everything has been very positive with this set. But whatever designer put the attack way over here, okay? Yeah, fire that guy, okay? Or lady, just you can let them go. All right, I'm just saying. Yeah. Whoever just like failed the centering assignment. Maybe they're gonna need to answer for that. I don't really know how this card passed inspection. That's so crazy, bro. Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. That's funny. I mean, it's there now, bro. This is gonna be the attack that just lived on the right side of the card forever. Yeah. All right. Anyways, here is a look at Dondozo, and for whatever reason, that first attack is aligned all the way to the right side of the card, which just doesn't look right. I mean, I feel like they probably should have scooted that over to the left a little bit, but what do I know? Graphic design is not my passion. It's got the supplemental Swallow Up attack for 1 colorless energy. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may attach any number of basic energy cards you find there to this Pokemon and shuffle the other cards back into the deck. And then Hydro Splash for a massive 5 energy does 180 damage. I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to look at this card without thinking about how messed up that first attack looks. I mean, so that's just part of the card now, is that it's just the supplemental Swallow Up is like way too far over here, but that's fine. Tulip, new supporter card that allows you to put up to 4 in any combination of Psychic Pokemon and basic Psychic Energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. I mean, this is like what's that water lady that does the same thing? This is just like Nessa, but for Psychic Pokemon. And Nessa was a really good supporter card for water type decks. So I think that Tulip will also be a very valuable supporter card for Psychic type decks. I mean, this card just seems really good, especially in Gym Leader Challenge, but also useful in standard formats. It's like Clara, just even more powerful than Clara because it gives you more selectivity than Clara does. And Clara sees a lot of play, so Tulip certainly will see play in Psychic decks as well. New Zekrom does 130 damage. Zekrom has been doing 130 damage since Black and White base set. That is nothing new. And it does 40 damage to one of your bench Pokemon. The old Zekrom did 40 damage to itself. Liepard, Dishonest Swap. Move all damage counters from one of your bench Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. And Aegislash, it's got the Mysterious Shield ability. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX and Pokemon V. That is cool. Nice little wall Pokemon. Aegislash, the defensive fella. Right? That's cool. Dang. I still got so many booster packs to open. That's crazy. And there's a new Aegislash EX in this set, too. So, oh, Vanillite's so cute. My goodness. The Vanillite's cute. The Vanillish is cute. So many cute fellas. Zebstrika, Burst of Braying. Choose the basic lightning energy cards from your discard pile up to the number of prize cards your opponent has taken and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. All right, see, now that I'm looking at it, it's like I see that all of the attacks are always aligned, but like maybe you should have made an exception for Dondozo, you know? Like, I get it. All right, but there should have been an exception, right? They needed to make an exception for Dondozo, man. Like, I see what happened. It's because like Hydro Splash had to be all the way over here because of the 5 energy attack, right? It's just like it's a perfect storm of suboptimal things, okay? But you could have just name it Swallow Up instead, and then it kind of like works, right? Yeah, it's a malicious compliance to the style guide, right? Like, so I take back whatever I said about the poor employee who did not probably have a choice in how this was going to go. But I do have to say that something could have been done. Something should have been, intervention should have happened here, okay? Dondozo's ruined. Thank you, Shiny King 5 for the sub and the 33 months. Thank you. Okay. Yes. All right. So I take back what I said about the poor designer who was probably just complying, okay, with the rules that they were given and had no choice in the matter. All right. But yeah, poor Dondozo, man. All right, Zebstrika, Burst of Braying. Choose basic lightning energy from your discard pile up to the number of your prize cards. Yeah, that's not a very good attack. All right, Zebstrika. And here we go with Luxurious Cape. It is a new tool card that gives the non-rule box Pokemon it's attached to plus 100 hit points. I mean, that's just insane, right? And then, of course, that Pokemon gives up 1 additional prize card when it gets knocked out. I think this card is going to be really impactful in Gym Leader Challenge format. Maybe there will be some application for this card in Standard format, but I don't think it's going to be that good in Standard format since, you know, if you give a card like Iron Jugulis 100 more HP, it's not really doing anything, right? You give Iron Jugulis 100 more HP, then it's just got 230 HP and gives up 2 prize cards exactly like a card like Roaring Moon EX, right? So what's the point of giving most non-rule box cards more HP? I guess the one argument is for a card like Aegislash, right? Because if you give Aegislash 100 more HP, then it's like actually pretty difficult to knock out because Pokemon EX and Pokemon V can't damage Aegislash. I was going to say most of the Pokemon TCG right now is optimized to deal 250 to 300 damage pretty easily. So Luxurious Cape doesn't really do a lot, but most of Standard format is not optimized to do 250 damage to an Aegislash with a non-rule box Pokemon. So, you know, there's definitely some standard applications for this card, but I do think it's going to be a mainstay in Gym Leader Challenge. Ambipom, Knackley, Surskit. Yo, check this out! Full Art Tulip. Yo, this card goes crazy. Wow. I'm so glad I didn't look at any of the leaks for this set or anything like that. I've never seen this card before. It's beautiful. Wow. That is so nice. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. This is just such a nice card. I love this. I mean, just phenomenal. I have to say the print of the card looks really nice as well. I felt like, I don't know. I am not a big fan of like the whole sparkly thing that was going on with like some of the other sets, but this card doesn't have any of the sparkly thing going on. So I don't know. Maybe it's just that the full arts don't have the sparkly and the secret art rares do, but I just really like the way that this looks. Yeah, I really think that this looks crisp. It looks nice. I love it. I think that this looks like a wonderful, wonderful full art card. I mean, just gorgeous for sure. I think it's that yeah, like I don't love, see what I'm talking about here. I don't love the, and I know I might be in like the minority here, but I don't love like the sparkle texture that the silver gets on like some of the secret art rares. I prefer the matte look. And I think it's the secret art rares get the sparkle treatment, right? Yeah, you kind of know what I'm talking about, right? But yeah, I prefer the, it's not true that I don't like anything. I just said that I love this and I love that. It's just, I'm just opinionated, okay? So what, we can't have opinions anymore? I'm sorry. I thought this was America. All right. Well, let's go, baby. Oricorio. He's nice. Vanillite. Charcadet. New Veluza. I'm really excited about this guy. Veluza's got the Filet Memento ability. If this Pokemon's in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack, you can move up to 2 water energy cards from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. And then Hydro Pump does 60 damage plus 20 more damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. This is a great new card for Gym Leader Challenge format. Hydro Pump decks will certainly love including this card since it's, you know, a great Hydro Pumper with an unlimited damage ceiling. And then it's got the Filet Memento ability, which helps conserve energy and passes it back to the bench. So that is very good. I don't know that there's going to be a standard deck that really utilizes Veluza right now, but for Gym Leader Challenge, absolutely. This is a great card. Chantal. New supporter card. Flip a coin. Oh, God. If heads, switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. If tails, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. I don't think that, yeah, that's a very good card. New Garbodor. It's got the Chuck attack. Discard any number of Pokemon tool cards from your Pokemon or from your hand. New Garbodor's got the Chuck attack. Discard any number of Pokemon tool cards from your hand. This attack does 50 damage for each card you discarded in this way. Seadra, I do like that artwork on the Seadra lots. Miltank. Miltank is nice. Yeah. And then Golisopod. It's got the powerful cross attack. This attack does 20 damage for each of your... This attack does 20 damage for each card in your opponent's hand. So if your opponent's got a big hand, then you're, you know, hitting big numbers. Wiglet. Gligar. Blipbug. Fuecoco. I love this card. Snorlax Doll. It's a new item card that you can only put into play if you open it. It's got 120 HP, and it doesn't give up a prize card when it gets knocked out. This card's insane. Just a really neat card. I mean, imagine if you open 2. Imagine if you open 4. I mean, okay, this not very likely that you're going to open 4. Imagine putting a luxurious cape on it. Just like that, right? Because it says your opponent can't take any prize cards for knocking it out, right? So even if you put a luxurious cape on it, it doesn't give up a prize at all because of that text down there at the bottom. It says your opponent cannot take a prize card for knocking it out. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I just love the design of this card. I think it's a really neat card, and certainly is going to be fun for control players to mess around with in the Pokemon TCG. New Tinkaton's got the Alloyed Hammer attack for Psychic Energy. If this Pokemon has any Metal Energy, it does 120 more damage. So if you have a Psychic and a Metal, it does 180. And then Crushing Blow. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Wimpod and Melodic. It's got the Lifeboat ability. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may use this ability. Each player puts a basic Pokemon from their discard pile onto their bench. And then Hypno Splash does 60 damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon's asleep. Don't know that I think that that's a very good card, but, you know. And then our final booster pack of the first Elite Trainer box. Swablu, Panseer, Wiglet, Gligar, and our first Future Booster Energy Capsule. The future Pokemon that this card is attached to has no retreat cost, and the attacks do 20 more damage. That's pretty sick. Our first non-promo Screamtail. I do love this artwork. I mean, I think this artwork is just very iconic. That's great. I love that. Our first Iron Bundle, with the Hyper Blower ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. And then Refrigerated Stream for a Water and 2 colorless, 80 damage. If the defending Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. It's a pretty cute little card. Dig that. Onix. Orbeetle. I don't think that I even knew that there was an Orbeetle in this set. I don't think I've seen Blipbug. Have I seen Blipbug? I haven't seen a Dottler, that's for sure. Brain Shake. Oh, God, don't do that. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused, and then Satellite Beam. The attack does 30 damage for each energy card in your opponent's discard pile. Holy moly. Satellite Beam? I mean, in certain situations, what if your opponent's got 10 energy in the discard pile? 300 damage. Kind of nuts. And then Brute Bonnet. This is our first Brute Bonnet, and you can see it is a mirror hollow. Wow. Okay, so like the texture on that is really neat. I mean, look at the way that that mirror hollow kind of works. I think this, I mean, it's just the regular, it's not a reverse hollow, but this is like, but the card is hollow. So that's why I'm getting tripped up here, right? That's pretty cool. Like, it's not a reverse hollow Brute Bonnet. This is just what the hollows look like. Like the, the side of the card is holographic too, which is pretty cool. That's just, that's dope. Brute Bonnet is an ancient Pokemon with 120 HP. It's got the Toxic Powder ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any ancient booster energy capsules attached, you may make both active Pokemon poisoned. And then Rampaging Hammer does 120 damage during your opponent's next turn. This Pokemon, or during your next turn, this Pokemon cannot attack. Cool. All right, that's it for our first Elite Trainer box. Have to say, very, very hyped. Roaring Moon, plenty of Sada's Vitality. Tulip Full Art. Great stuff so far. We'll keep our big hitters out for everybody to see. There we go. Now let's crack the Iron Valiant Elite Trainer box. We got a taste of the ancient Pokemon in our last opening there with the Professor Sata's Vitality and the Roaring Moon EX. Maybe we'll get some future Pokemon in this one. You've got your Iron Valiant Dividers. Very nice. Save the code card for the giveaway after the stream. Iron Bundle. Iron Valiant. Do all the future Pokemon have the word iron in them? Iron Bundle, Iron Valiant, Iron Jugulis. Are they all iron? Am I just noticing this? No, I'm not just noticing this, am I? They don't all have iron in the name, do they? All right. Mid-Rhydon doesn't. Ha. Okay, you've got your poison burn markers. And you've got... Actually, this green dye is, like, very cool. Wow, check that out. I really like that green and pink. Like, that's cute. Love that. Yeah, I'm keeping that rolling die. That one's neato. But, you know, these guys. Okay. Iron Bundle. It's blowing my mind. I can't believe that all of the future Pokemon have iron in the name. Like, that's messed up. But then all the ancient Pokemon don't have a theme like that. What gives, dude? The ancient Pokemon don't have a theme. The ancient Pokemon are just like whatever. There's Brute Bonnet, there's Roaring Moon, there's Screamtail. Everything is uniform in the future. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's thematic. Oh, it's supposed to be uninspired in the future. Oh, okay. Gimme Ghoul. The Kamiya artwork, Wiglet. I know, Kamiya's a genius. I know. You're feeling impressed by the Wiglet. I know. Me too. The new Jirachi. Yay! The Pokemon TCG is saved. Stellar Veil. Prevents all damage counters from being placed on your bench Pokemon by the effects of attacks by your opponent's basic Pokemon. Cool. So that's an anti-Sableye card. Right, but then you got to protect it from Radiant Greninja too. It's, you know, it's tough. Knackley, Cloth, Earthworm, Absol, Wimpod, Lokix. This dude's a dark type Pokemon? What the heck? Bounce and Punishing Kick. 10 plus 40 more damage for each damage counter in your opponent's Pokemon. It's kind of cool. This Wimpod's nice too, though. I like him. And Morpeko. I don't know that I've seen this card. If this Pokemon has no energy attached, it has no retreat cost. And then Energizer Wheel. Move 2 darkness energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Nice. Onix, Tinkatink, Charcadet, Flittle. And here's our first look at Technical Machine Evolution, the new tool card that gives the Pokemon it's attached to the bonus attack Evolution. Evolution costs 1 colorless energy, allows you to choose up to 2 of your bench Pokemon, and for each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. Yeah, I think this card's going to be totally busted. Standard format, Gym Leader Challenge format, all formats. This card is very good and makes going second even better than it used to be, right? I mean, like, some decks were already kind of considering going second. I think with TM Evolution, and the ability to play supporter cards like Arven to go get TM Evolution. I mean, I think the idea of going second in the Pokemon TCG just got a lot better. Going second is already something that decks choose to do in Gym Leader Challenge format, like regularly, and they'll be able to use this card on the first turn of the game going second. In standard format, it's going to become much more of a discussion, I think. Durant. Swarming Rage. This attack does 20 damage for each damage counter on all of your Durant. And then Hard Scissors. 80 damage during your opponent's next turn. This Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attacks. Slitherwing. New basic fighting type Pokemon with 140 HP. It's got 2 attacks. First attack, Stomp Off. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. And then Burning Turbulence. 120 damage for 2. This Pokemon does 90 damage to itself, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. It's not a bad basic attacker, right? For fighting type Gym Leader Challenge decks, being able to do 140 damage with the burn, right? For 2 energies, not terrible, but 90 damage to yourself is quite the drawback, and investing 2 energy onto it is quite a bit. But for a fighting type Gym Leader Challenge deck, I don't think that this card is bad. It does a lot of damage for 2 energy. Honedge. And Iron Moth. Yo, look at that. Iron Moth art rare. 130 HP future Pokemon. Wow, look at that. It's got the Thermal Reactor ability. Once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, you may move any amount of fire energy from your other Pokemon to it. And then Heat Ray for 2 fire and a colorless does 120 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Heat Ray. So really, I mean, it's a pretty good ability. It's the same Burning Road ability that Meat Dog used to have. Heatran GX, right? So we've seen this kind of ability before. And being on a basic Pokemon, it's good. Heat Ray is like a pretty middling attack, but, you know, not horrible. Could be played in Gym Leader Challenge format. And with the tool card, you give it free retreat, and, you know, it can do 140 damage, so definitely interesting. And Volcanion. Yeah, that guy's cool. Oh, Lair Bear. Flip a coin if heads. You know it's bad when your supporter starts off with flip a coin. I don't know. Has there ever been a good supporter card that starts with flip a coin? Maybe Professor Birch at some point saw play, right? Flip a coin if heads, shuffle draw 7. If tails, shuffle draw 4. Silene, I guess. Yeah, Silene is like that powerful, right? That Silene kind of, you know, it recovers cards from the discard pile, which no other effect could do. Lair Bear here. Flip a coin if heads, search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand. If tails, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. It's like, look, I already don't like playing Capturing Aroma, okay? So I'm certainly not going to play Lair Bear. Yamask, Surskit, Whismur, another luxurious cape, bingo. Cyclizar, Driving Buddy, aw. 70 plus 70 if you played a supporter. That's not even bad, bro. Well, for, you know, Gym Leader Challenge. Monkey Trio, Toxel. New Kingdra, it's got 150 HP and the Whirl Tide attack for a water energy. Reveal the top 6. The World Tide attack for 1 water energy. Reveal the top 6 cards of your deck. This attack does 60 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each energy card you find there. Then discard those energy and shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Okay. That's cool. And another Aegislash. Yo, I'm building the Aegislash deck. I'm going to tell Jesse to show up on Wednesday. I'm going to be like, yo, Jesse, I don't know, bring like a Miraidon deck or something. Yeah, we're gonna play a game, and then and then I'm gonna whip out the Aegislash deck, bro. And just be like, ah! Yeah, nobody tell him, bro. Nobody tell him. Like, yeah, hey, man, yeah. I don't know, build your Charizard deck, bro. Yeah, let me play against Charizard with my Aegislash deck. Give me Ghoul. Beautiful Wiglet. Another Jirachi. Ferrothorn has got the Exoskeleton ability. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. And then Spinning Needles for 2 energy, 50 damage during your next turn. Spinning Needles does 100 more. Okay. I mean, so if you get on a roll, you're doing 150 for 2 energy. It's not terrible. Cursed Duster is a new tool card. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. It's a nice little disruption tool. Another Orbeetle. Still don't think I've seen a Dottler yet. Snorunt. Gligar. And Gordon. It's got the Magma Purge attack. Discard up to 4 discard up to 4 energy from your Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage for each card you discarded in this way. So, very expensive attack. I don't accept that card to see any play. Gnar. Flamigo, Porygon, Seadra, Magby, Crobat, Rourke, Minior. Minior's got the far-flying Meteor ability once during your turn. If this Pokemon is on your bench, when you attach an energy card from your hand to this Pokemon, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. And then Gravitational Tackle for 1 colorless energy does 20 damage for each colorless in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. 2 Minior. There's Blipbug. And Iron Jugulis. That's cool. I mean, now we've seen the reverse Iron Jugulis and the regular hollow Iron Jugulis, and I think that this might be our first time kind of seeing the side of the card there, hollow, you know, in hollow, which is pretty cool. Looks nice. Parasol Lady, new supporter card. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 4 cards. If you go second and it's your first turn, draw 8 instead. I mean, high risk, high reward. But Shuffle Draw 4 is not really good enough to warrant seeing play for the rest of the game, right? And there he is! Our first Iron Hands EX. Wow. Amp you very much for the awesome pull. Wow, I can't wait to amp people very much. 120 damage. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take 1 more prize card. That's right. Goodbye, Kirlia. I'll take 2 prizes. Goodbye, Sableye. I'll take 2 prizes. Goodbye, Cramorant. I'll take 2 prizes. Goodbye, Charmander. I'll take 2 prizes. Yes, that's right. 120 damage. And you take 2 prizes. 230 HP. If you attach the future booster capsule to it, then you're doing 20 more damage, and this fatty has no retreat cost, which means that, you get -4 retreat. That's pretty good. You can also one-hit KO Pidgeot EX if you have the future booster capsule attached to it, and take 3 prizes. That's right, amp you very much. You can knock out Lumineon with this thing for 3 prizes. Amp you very much. You can knock out Squawkabilly EX with this thing for 3 prizes. Amp you very much. Lugia V-Star, if you've got the future booster capsule attached, for 3 prizes. Amp you very much. This card is awesome, and I personally think it's great. I'm very excited to see how this card plays in the Pokemon TCG. And yeah, that's a neat looking fella. Iron Hands, everybody. There he is. We've got our first look at an English Iron Hands. Cool. Crocalore. Zacian's got Brave Blade, but it only does 130 instead of, 230. Golbats, Lairbear, Doublade, Reverse Jirachi. Yo, let's go! Full art. Sada's Vitality, dude. This was definitely one of my chases. I'd seen a scan of this. This card is gorgeous. Love it. Sada's Vitality. That is a wonderful looking full art supporter. Absolutely love that. And this is, in my opinion, the most powerful new supporter from the set. So to pull that card in full art is just, is so hype. I mean, we've got the full art Tulip and the full art Sada's Vitality. We haven't even started on the booster box yet. Let's go, dude. Amazing. Snorlax Doll, Trubbish, and Espartha is a pretty cool new holographic psychic Pokemon. It's got the Stance ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may prevent all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon until the end of your opponent's next turn. So it becomes invincible. For a turn when you evolve your Flittle into Espartha. And then Glittering Eyes does 70 damage plus 70 more damage if Tulip is in your discard pile. So, pretty cool card. Being invincible is nice. Cool. Yo, let's go. We got some fire pulls so far. Love what I'm seeing. But really, that was just the warm-up, chat. That was the second warm-up. We've done 2 warm-ups so far. Our Charizard boxes and our Elite Trainer boxes. And now we get into the meat and potatoes. It's booster box time, y'all. We have got 72 packs. That's 36 times 2, right? That's right. We've got 2 booster boxes worth of packs to open. And I can't wait to see what we pull. Let's do it. Galvantula, Apom, Mantike, Pansage, Wug guy over here. It's got the Suddenly Select ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon tool cards and put them into your hand. That could be cool with the, the Garbodor, right? Discard tools and do more damage. Techno Radar is a new future item card. You have to discard another card from your hand, and you get to search your deck for up to 2 future Pokemon and put them into your hand. Steenie, Wiggles, and Palkia. Palkia's got the prize count attack. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, does 80 plus 80. Toxel. Elekid. I love Elekid. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. This is so good. What the? This is cracked, dude. I haven't seen this card yet. This card is broken. What? Oh, yeah. This is going in my Lightning Gym Leader Challenge deck for sure. What the heck? It's got free retreat and just does 30? Like, yeah, dude. This thing is Gym Leader Challenge, like, approved and certified. Yeah, that's nuts. And it does knock out things like Pidgeys. I mean, but, like, it doesn't apply weakness for the bench, right? So you would have to, like, hit it in the active. But that's, like, that's so crazy. That's so good, right? It's so good. And in Gym Leader Challenge format, I mean, if you have like a muscle band or if you have like an electro power, right, then you can do 50 or 60 to the active turn 1, which is cool. I mean, this Elekid is sick. I love this card. Wow. It's so good, dude. It's so good. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, it's got 30 HP, but it's got free retreat too. In a Dynamotor deck, in a deck where you want a free retreater. I mean, I think it's too much of a liability to play it in Standard right now with all the Sableye and Lost Box shenanigans going on. But I think that this is just a good card. So I could definitely see that seeing play. And I've not seen, that's my first time even seeing that card. So that's just such a surprise. Finally, we pulled a Semi-Sage. It's got the Monkey Trio ability, and then Arm Thrust Needle for a grass and 2 colorless, 100 damage during your opponent's next turn. Prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon that have an ability, except any Semi-Sage. So invincible to ability pokes. Norman, draw 2 cards. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, draw 2 more. Jack be nimble. Yo, what? I haven't seen this guy yet. Look at, oh my goodness. Is this the first like art rare clay guy? Is this the first art rare that's just like full on clay guys as like a full art rare? I don't think that I've ever, there was Drapion. All right, but yeah, there's not many. There was the Drapion. There's Drapion V. That's right. God, it's so good though. I love these guys. Look how cute they are. Yuka Mori at it again with the beautiful clay artwork. I mean, so imaginative, so fun. I am so pleased that they give, these clay artworks, a spotlight on Pokemon cards. I am just so pleased about it. It's really a wonderful piece of art. Love that. Oh, there's a Venusaur. Right, there was a Venusaur from back in the day. I remember Venusaur Tag Team GX that was clay art, right? Minun has the Buddy Pulse ability. If you have Plusle in play, whenever your opponent attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. A little bit of Baxcalibur trolling. Snorunt, Knackle Stack. Counter Catcher's back. Look at that. If you're behind on prize cards, instant Gust effect. Masquerain. Loudred. Panpour, and Deoxys. Deoxys has the Genome Spiral attack. Move all energy from this Pokemon to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. Crustle, Crag Bash. 100. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 100 less damage from attacks of evolution Pokemon. Very situational. Toadscruel, Slime Mold Colony. Cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their hand by effects of your opponent's abilities or trainer cards. That is kind of crazy. I mean, it's such a weird and, very specific ability, but I like it. I really like that this kind of thing exists, and I think that it's overall healthy for the for the Pokemon TCG to have kind of like pointed strategies like that. It's good against Chien-Pao, Baxcalibur. It's could be played in standard format in a Toadscruel EX deck, could be played in Gym Leader Challenge format in kind of a control style grass deck. Also just good against some matchups, making it so your opponent can't recur things from the discard pile. Oh my gosh, it's anti-Gardevoir. Oh my gosh, Gardevoir just can't bring energy back. Holy smokes. This is This is actually kind of like a broken card. Oh, into hand. Oh, never mind. I take it back. All right. I take it all back. Sorry. All right. Sorry. I let chat tell me something. Okay. Listen, I wasn't reading the card. I was reading chat. Okay. I should have known better than to do that. I trusted chat too much. Okay. I trusted chat way too much. Never listen to chat. I know. I should know this. I know. All right. So this is pretty cool. It stops Clara. It stops Superior Energy Retrieval in Gym Leader Challenge format. It stops Versus Seeker from putting supporters back into the hand. Lusamine can't recover things to the hand. It's a pretty neat ability. I'm glad it got printed, and I think that, they should print more unique abilities like this. A Screamtail, Pharaoh Seed, Chantal, and Altaria EX. Pokemon is good for about 2 dragons in every set now. So here we go. Altaria EX, 260 HP. It's got the Humming Heal ability. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. And then Light Pulse for a water and a metal does 140, and during your opponent's next turn, prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Prevent all effects of attacks. It's kind of like it's not a great attacker, but healing 20 damage from each of your Pokemon during your turn is it's aight. There's Dottler. Been looking for you. A common, huh? Wimpod. They've got multiple Wimpod in this set. That's cool. And this Wimpod can be invincible. Our first look at Ancient Booster Energy Capsules, a tool card that gives the ancient Pokemon it's attached to plus 60 HP, and it recovers from all special conditions and cannot be affected by special conditions. Turo Scenario, Zubats, and Iron Moth. Neato. I'm keeping this Elekid up here with my pulls, bro. I'm so excited about that card. I'm unreasonably excited about this Elekid. Technical Machine Devolution is a new tool card that gives the Pokemon it's attached to the Devolution attack. For 1 colorless energy, you devolve each of your opponent's evolved Pokemon by putting the highest stage evolution card on it into your opponent's hand. This is obviously great for spread style decks, since you can spread damage around on your opponent's powerful stage 2 Pokemon and then go boop, devolve them, and they are no more, right? If you have enough damage on that Pokemon to knock out the basic or the stage 1, then they will get knocked out. So that is a very powerful card. It is a spiritual successor. It is a spiritual successor to the ATM Rock card, which was played in decks like Rock Lock back during the original EX era. So I think it's very fun that they kind of brought that card back in a way, and is going to allow for some interesting spread and devolution strategies. Exploud, 160 HP. It's got the sudden shout attack. Discard your opponent's active Pokemon. Whoa. And all attached cards. If this Pokemon didn't evolve from Loudred, this attack does nothing. And what's crazy is that it has to evolve from Loudred. Not just like you can't rare candy into it, right? It has to evolve from Loudred. So that's pretty situational. And then Headbang does 140. New Mela supporter card is super good for fire decks. It allows you to attach a basic fire energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon and then draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. This is just an amazing card. Just straight up. This is very good. It's like Raihan, but for fire energy. And instead of getting 1 card, you get to fill to 6. This is just a very strong supporter you know, with the ranks of Raihan, Welder, all of that. That's just a very good card. And I fully expect to see Mela show up in standard format. This card will certainly see play in Gym Leader Challenge format. You know, Fire needs all the help it can get. And I even think that you could play Mela in Dragon-type Gym Leader Challenge decks or colorless-type Gym Leader Challenge decks. I mean, you could play Mela in a lot of different kinds of decks because it accelerates fire energy, but it doesn't have to accelerate to a fire-type Pokemon. So I think that this is a very flexible card that is going to have a lot of applications in the Pokemon TCG. I'm really excited about this card. Reverse Palkia, Natu, and Serena EX. I think this is our first terastallized Pokemon pull from this set. Serena EX is a very cool Stage 2 Pokemon. It's cool. Some may even say icy cool. Some may even say Serena is ice cold. It's Friday, all right? Just bear with me, all right? It's got 310 HP and 2 attacks. Its first attack, Icicle Soul, for 1 grass energy. Put damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon until its remaining HP is 30. And then Trop Kick. What's a Trop Kick? Do any of you know? I don't know what a Trop Kick. It's like a drop kick, but a Trop Kick? Like, what's a Trop Kick? I don't know. 2 grass energy, 180 damage. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon, and it recovers from all special conditions. Okay. Icicle Soul is interesting. I'm pretty sure there's like a stadium card or something that makes it so that Pokemon with 30 HP or less like can't attack or something. There's some sort of combo in this set with Serena, and I forget what it is right now. But it's it has the potential to be like a, you know, like a control deck or something. I know. I've seen it. Vanillux. That's right. It's an ability. It's not a stadium. Yeah, Vanillux. That's right. I haven't seen the Vanillux yet. Oh, yes! Elekid. Tinkatuff. Rika. Gourgeist. Gibble. Reverse TM Devolution. And Wo-Chen. Yo, look at this live Wo-Chen reaction. Here we go. 130 HP. It's got the Leaf Bringer attack for 1 grass. Attach up to 2 basic grass energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. And then Binding Greed for 3 grass and a colorless. It does 140 damage during your opponent's next turn. Attacks used by the defending Pokemon cost 2 colorless more. Neato. Man, I wish Elekid got like an art rare. Elekid deserves an art rare. I'm just saying. Slitherwing, Gourgeist, Tatsugiri. Thievul has got the Rob and Run ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may have your opponent reveal their hand and then choose 2 energy cards you find there and shuffle them into your deck. Oh, Thievul, you're always up to no good. The Snorlax doll could have been another neat art rare for sure. Yep. Sada's Vitality, love it. Tatsugiri, Dondozo, poor Dondozo. Flittle, Simisear, Chi-Yu. Dwebble, Doublade. Here's our first look at Vanillux. Vanillux has got the Frigid Room ability. Your opponent's Pokemon that have 40 HP or less cannot attack. So this is a potential lock deck with Serena, since you can use Icicle Soul to bring the defending Pokemon down to 30 HP remaining. And if you have Vanillux in play, they can't attack. Got 'em. Right? I mean, obviously, switch cart and cards like Bravery Charm kind of ruin the entire strategy, but it's there. The concept is there, y'all. The concept is there. Defiance Vest. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, the Pokemon this card is attached to takes 40 less damage from your opponent's Pokemon. Neat. Another Veluza. I do really like the art rare of the Veluza. And then we finally got the final, the final Pokemon of Ruin. That's right, I did my homework, I know. The final Pokemon of Ruin, holo rare, Chenpao. It's got the Snowbringer attack, attach up to 2 basic water energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, and then Wrathful Blade, 130, discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Neato. The final treasure of Ruin. Thank you, chat. Nimble, Tulip, Veluza, yo, double Veluza. Let's go. Iron Jugulis, reverse. I love these reverse holos so much. I'm going to try and, like, you know, all the cards that I play, I feel like I want them in reverse now, right? You know, like all the ancient or the future cards that I end up playing. The reverses just look so good. TM Turbo Energize. It's 1 energy attack. It allows you to search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. I mean, I think this card is also really good and has a lot of potential in standard format and Gym Leader Challenge format. This and the TM Evolution. I mean, the TM Evolution and the TM Devolution are all just insane cards. They're all so good. But I do think that the Blindside tool is not impressing me as much. But these 3 are very good. And then here's the Blindside. Yeah, this one, you're the odd man out. Yes, TM Blindside. This attack does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counters on it for 3 colorless energy. I don't think it's as strong as the other 3. But, you know, it is useful. Being able to give any deck, any attacker a spread attack is pretty good. So it's at least interesting, but I don't think it's great. Future, Screamtail, Toadscroll, and Slitherwing. Yes, dude. Yes. And Steelix. I think this is our first look at both of these. Slitherwing, the ancient Pokemon that does 140 for 2 with the burn damage. Really love this artwork. The palm trees in the background look great. The stormy sky. Just a beautiful card for sure, and a card that I'm excited to I'm definitely excited to try in my Fighting type Gym Leader Challenge deck. Again, probably not suitable for standard format, but Gym Leader Challenge, certainly 140 HP basic Pokemon that does 140 damage for 2. That'll get the job done most definitely in Gym Leader Challenge. So this is a very cool card. Amped about it. And then Steelix, Earthquake, for 1 metal energy, 130 damage, 30 damage to each of your bench Pokemon. Heavy impact, costs way too much energy, and does 180 damage. Okay. He's nice. Charcadet, Iron Bundle, Techno Radar, Countercatcher, Liepard, and Volcanion. Toadscroll just going for a scroll. Going for a scroll. Going for a stroll. Magby. Ferrothorn. Cursed Duster. Medical Energy. Medical Energy is a energy card that provides a colorless energy, and when you attach it from your hand to one of your Pokemon, heal 30 damage from that Pokemon. That's a solid special energy. Being able to mess up math is always good. So definitely an interesting card. Could see play in Lugia decks. A little Panseer, Wiglet. All these Wiglet artworks are honestly pretty cool. Like this one's nice as well. The Shibuzo artwork and the little Wiglets looking at each other coming out of the holes. Like that's super cute. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. Yo, my first reverse Elekid. And I guess I got an Armarouge too. Reverse Elekid. Let's go. And Armarouge EX. 260 HP. It's got the Crimson Armor ability. If this Pokemon has full HP, it takes 80 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. And then Scorching Bazooka for 2 colorless energy. Does 40 damage plus 40 more damage for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon. It's pretty cool. I mean, honestly, having an effective 340 HP as a stage 1 Pokemon and you're a fire type dude who can, do a lot of damage. It's an interesting card. It's certainly interesting. A tanky fella, right? Unless there's a path to the peak in play, in which case, a not so tanky fella with only 260 hit points. My Elekid pile grows. I'm putting my reverse Elekid in a sleeve. He's nice. Look how joyous he is, just in the forest. Where do you think he's going? What is he doing? Who's he talking to? I got a lot of questions. Looking like Frodo Baggins out there, Oh, yeah. He's nice. Luxurious Cape and Cloth. This Cloth has the Unhinged Scissors attack for 2 colorless energy. Does 30 damage. And if it's affected by a special condition, 160 more. With Brute Bonnet, well, let's go. You could poison it. And then boom, you're doing like 190 damage if you're poisoned. Kind of interesting. And finally, we get a look at the new Xatu. This is a holo rare. This Xatu is going to be incredible in Gym Leader Challenge format. Thanks to its Clairvoyant Sense ability, once during your turn, you may attach a basic Psychic Energy card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. If you attach an energy to a Pokemon in this way, draw 2 cards. I mean, just a very, very good energy accelerator, draw card, all that. In standard format, I do think that this card is a little overshadowed by Gardevoir EX just because it draws cards with Kirlia and the Shining Arcana Gardevoir, and then also can accelerate any amount of energy into play. So I think it's a little bit overshadowed by Gardevoir EX in standard, but in Gym Leader Challenge format, this is going to be an all-star paired with Malamar. Being able to accelerate energy from the hand and energy from the discard pile is going to be great for Psychic-type decks. So definitely a card to look out for. It is a powerful, powerful ability. I mean, that is just Shadow Rider VMAX on a stage 1, right? It's pretty crazy. Turo, Blitzel, and I think my 3rd Aegislash. I'm on my way to building the Aegislash deck. We're getting there. Toxel, Doublade, Norman. Hey, our full art supporter pulls continue. Look at that, Norman. What an exciting fellow. Norman, draw 2 cards, and then if it's an EX, draw 2 more. Okay. Nice. Fist bump for Norman. Hey there, buddy. Sorry, Norman. You're definitely the least cool of the 3 full art supporters I've pulled so far. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just calling it like I see it, okay? Norman's definitely the least exciting of the 3. Joltik, Natu, Pumpkaboo, yo, 40 for 2. Screamtail, another Seda, definitely amped about that. Let me clear off some of my, there we go, desk space. Honestly, if you showed me, Toxtricity, if you showed me a picture of Norman and Larry side by side, I'd have a hard time telling you which is which. Toxtricity EX, 260 HP. It's got the Terra thing, can't be damaged by, attacks from the bench. And 2 attacks. Knocking Hammer, 70 damage for 2 lightning energy. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. And then Gaia Punk, 3 lightning energy. Discard 3 lightning energy from your Pokemon, 270 damage. So it's like a fighting attacker that your lightning deck can use. It's got a really expensive attack that does a decent amount of damage. This card seems okay. Purloin, Gimmighoul, Mienfoo, Crocolore, Tulip, poor Dondozo, Melodic, Steelix, and Iron Jugulis. Cool. Remoraid. I think this might be like a new optimal Remoraid for Gym Leader Challenge format. It's got 70 hit points. Better than 60 hit points. The Pokemon keep getting bigger. And then finally, we've got our first Aegislash EX. 330 HP. It's got the Peerless Edge attack, which does 70 damage for each prize card you have taken. And then Double-Edged Slash does 220 damage, and Aegislash does 30 damage to itself. I think that this Aegislash EX and, the single prize Aegislash combined with the Luxurious Mantle, I think that this is going to be certainly a deck that could do some things in the Pokemon TCG. The amount of Shred Pokemon that are seeing play right now is at an all-time low. There's no real Duraludon VMAX situation. There's no real... even Giratina V-Star is kind of fallen off a little bit, right? So Max Miracle is like the one that you're most worried about. And even then, Max Miracle is going to have a hard time dealing 150 damage consistently, right? Because your other dudes have 150 HP. So this is certainly a deck that could be a thing. I think it's pretty good. Roaring Moon, yeah, that is something to think about. Wow, that's a funny, cute little Blitzel. Look at him. Wow. He's like just, walking into a village at night. It's like very expressionistic. How fun. That's cool. I like that. Another TM evolution. Yo, let's go, dude. The Secret Art Rare Mellow. What the heck, bro? This card is beautiful. I haven't seen this yet. This is crazy. What the heck? Yo, Mellow with the Torkoal sitting on the stairs with the boots, bro. Yeah, this card goes nuts. Look at that. Beautiful Secret Art Rare card. Wow. This is so sick, dude. Our pulls have been nuts. Absolutely nuts. I haven't even seen a scan of this. I haven't seen a leak of this. This is my first time seeing this card anywhere. I haven't seen the Japanese version. I haven't seen nothing. This is the first time I've seen this anywhere. God, that's crazy. What an awesome looking card. And this is one of the, one of the most powerful new supporter cards from the set as well. I mean, it's just, wow. I mean, what a crazy card. That is so gorgeous. I'm so excited about that. Whoa. Madness. Yo, let's go. That thing's going in the Gym Leader Challenge deck for sure. Tandem Mouse, Spartha. Yo, GLC deck right there. Easy mode. Pansage, Durant, Slitherwing. I really want to reverse Slitherwing. Golisopod. I'm kind of popping off with the full art supporters, not going to lie. Earthen Vessel. This is our first Earthen Vessel. Holy smokes, dude. Earthen Vessel is an incredible new card from this set. It allows you to discard a card from your hand and find 2 basic energy out of the deck and put them into your hand. So, great card. It's going to see a ton of play. Guarantee that. Yeah. Uncommon. It's an uncommon, and that was the first one we've seen. Yeah, and I'm going to need like 8 of it, I think. Yeah. Cursed Duster. Yo, Cyclizar and Porygon. Let's take a look at these guys. Cyclizar is pretty good, honestly. Driving Buddy, the 70 plus 70 if you played a supporter. For Gym Leader Challenge format, that's certainly not bad at all. And it's got a cute little artwork. Ram, 1 for 30. And this artwork is just so fun. All the Cyclizar are kind of parked like they're bicycles or mopeds or whatever. Just a very, very neat artwork. And then Porygon Z, 150 HP. It's got the Buggy Turbo ability. Once during your turn, you may flip a coin. If heads, attach up to 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. If tails, discard an energy from this Pokemon. That is, that's pretty cool. This is a really interesting energy accelerator. I mean, I don't feel like I've really seen an energy accelerator quite like this. And then Energized Attack does 40 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. I mean, this is like definitely a an interesting attacker. What? So 4 times 4 is 160, and then if you have like a reversal energy attached to it as well, I mean, it's like that's 280, right? That's awesome. Super cool. And Cyclizar. Art rare. Beautiful. Blitzel, Phoebus. This Phoebus is looking sussed out. Gliscor. Wiglets, Melodic. Yeah, and it's really good. The Porygon Z ability is really good because, you know, it might not even have an energy attached to it, so the downside might not even have to do anything, really. Garganacl! New Garganacl just dropped. 160 HP in the Energizing Rock Salt ability. Once during a turn, you may attach a fighting energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. If you did, heal 30 damage from that Pokemon. So that's like a solid ability for fighting type Gym Leader Challenge decks, just being able to, you know, juice extra energy into play. It does compete with Colossal, which is probably slightly better, accelerating a fighting and a fire energy from your discard pile to your Pokemon. But I mean, you could play Garganacl and Colossal, and then you have 2 energy accelerators, and you could kind of get like a whole bunch of different kinds of Pokemon powered up. So I do like the option that this brings to fighting type Gym Leader Challenge decks, and it also is a nice little heal card. So definitely a neat one. Norman, Toadscruel, Reverse Volcanion, and look at that. Full Art Frostlass EX. It's got 250 HP and the Evanescent ability, which makes it so that if this Pokemon's in the active spot and is knocked out, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent takes one fewer prize card. Haha. 50% chance of being a single prize Pokemon. And then Frost Bullets for 2 water energy does 140 damage and 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Pretty mid card, but he's cool. Now this is a Toadscool. Look at that Kamiya Toadscool artwork. I mean, this might be one of the best artworks from the set in general. I mean, it's just so good. Look at that. He kicked his leggy up. He's stepping, you know, he big stepping. Yeah, Kamiya continues to be the GOAT for sure. Just such a, what's going on here? I don't know. I don't care to know. There's like a forest and there's a single tree and there's a big step. It's like a dream, right? It's just so good. Oh my gosh, read the flavor text too. Though it looks like a Tentacool, Toadscool is a completely different species. Its legs may be thin, but it can run at a speed of 30 miles an hour. What? It's a speedy little dude, man. What the heck? 30 miles an hour? Yes, a reverse Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. That looks so good. Love that. Just absolutely gorgeous. You see, I'm actually going to want to play these. They look so good. You know, I haven't felt motivated to play Reverse Hollows in a long time. But I'm actually, they're making me feel things, chat. TM Devolution, Gimmighoul, Nimble, Palkia. It's so crazy. All these booster packs, and I've seen like one of the nice Elekid. Let's go. Vanillish, another amazing artwork from the set. Luxurious Cape and Mousehold. I've only seen one of the I don't know, the energy finding items. Mousehold EX, 230 HP. It's got the Solidarity ability. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put 3 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon for each of your Tandemaus, Mousehold, and Mousehold EX in play. It's got free retreat, and Nom 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 and Scissors does 120 damage, draw 2 cards. Okay. Interesting. I don't think it's a very good card. I don't think it's a very viable strategy. But there it is. I have to say, I'm a little bit... Yeah, the alignment stuff, I don't know. I know that they have their rules, okay? But, like, you know... I know you got your rules. It has to be aligned, but does it have to? Does it have to be aligned? You know, like every single time. Another Mela, Blipbug, and Iron Moth. And then the last pack of the first booster box. Yeah, I have to say the strict alignment stuff, it just looks wrong in a lot of situations, and I think like for a lot of graphic design and stuff, it's just supposed to kind of like look and feel right? Snorlax doll, Gligar, and Wo-Chien. Dope. We got some fire pulls out of that one, folks. We did. And our full art supporter count continues. And thankfully, I still have one more booster box to go. What do you all want to see? I've only seen one Iron Hands EX. As far as like playable cards go, I've only seen one Roaring Moon EX, one Iron Hands EX, and one of the, you know, the buckets. I don't know. The ancient buckets. I want to see another Aegislash EX, that's for sure. So that I can, like, build the Aegislash deck. That would be really good. I already have the Goldengos in Japanese, so I'm not terribly concerned about pulling a Goldengo EX in before my first pull is a Goldengo EX. No! It's Cofagrigus! This guy actually is insane. It's like Dragapult VMAX. 260 HP, and it's got the Gold Coffin ability. If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. And then Hollow Hands for 2 Psychic Energy does 110 damage and put 5 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon in any way you like. This is certainly an interesting card. It reminds me a lot of Dragapult VMAX, which was all the rage for a little while back during the early Sword and Shield era. Can Cofagrigus, you know, have a similar impact? Probably not, but, you know, it's interesting. $110 damage just probably isn't enough damage in today's day and age. There's another Earthen Vessel. 2 buckets. Good. We need more buckets. More buckets, please. Future. And Mewtwo EX, here we are. Mewtwo EX, 230 HP, Lightning-type Pokemon with 2 attacks. It's got the Transfer Charge attack for 1 Psychic Energy. Attach up to 2 basic Psychic Energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. And then Photon Kinesis for 2 Psychic Energy does 30 damage. Photon Kinesis for 2 Psychic Energy does 10 damage plus 30 more damage for each Psychic Energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Now, obviously, Gardevoir EX can't accelerate onto Mewtwo. Could play it in a Gardevoir deck if you wanted to Raihan to the Mewtwo and then, you know, or attach to it with Shining Arcana or something like that. Or you could play it with the Xatu from the set, right? Which is what I think in Japan. I think there was like the theme deck or the pre-con deck that comes with Mewtwo and Xatu. I'm pretty sure that is the pre-con, which is pretty cool. Iron Bundle. Yo, another reverse Sada's Vitality. Love that. Cloth. Reverse Sada's Vitality is so nice. Yup. Keeping that. Is there a secret art rare of Sada's Vitality? I haven't seen it. Dang, I hope we pull it. That'd be so sick. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, man, I have no idea what it looks like. I had only seen this one. Norman. Look at him, bro. He's so sick. This is insane, bro. Insane. Look how tall he is. He's helping everybody out. That's incredible. I love this. I mean, it's just, this is why Pokemon cards are so good, right? This is why Pokemon as a franchise is so good. This is why we keep coming back, because of stuff like this. It's incredible. Like, how fun is that? It's just so fun. It's so creative. It's so inspired. I love that. I absolutely love it. That's a good card. We'll keep that one. Luxurious Cape. TM Blindside and Zekrom. Slitherwing. I really want a reverse one still. Porygon. Natu. Rourke. Melodic. Skeledirge. We definitely haven't seen Skeledirge yet. Mela. We got plenty of Mela. So that's good. More Pekka. Ooh, we got something. Gibble. Panpour. Minior. Semipour. Zebstrika. Reverse Spidna. Steenie. And more Iron Hands. Let's go. I'm really excited we got a second one of those because you probably won't ever play more than 2 Iron Hands in a deck. But 2 is a number that you might play. You like some lists will play 1, some lists will play 2. I think 0 lists will play 3. 3 seems insane. You're not powering up 3 Iron Hands. It's just ridiculous, right? And if you do need a 3rd Iron Hands, just, I don't know, play a Super Rod or something. Yeah, I think the count that people will play is like 1 or 2 Iron Hands, if they play it at all. Oh, we got something going on over here. Poor Dundozo. What do you think we got? Here's Veluza. Here's TM Blindside. Vanillites. The Secret Art Rare, Rika. Yo, let's go, dude. We're just pulling all of the, all of the Art Rare supporters. I mean, we're just pulling them all. You know, Rika's got like, what is that, like a lollipop? Like a icicle pop or something? Yeah. Neato. Very cool. Nice. All right, come on. Just the Secret Rare Sada's Vitality too. Come on. Sada's Vitality. We can do it. Golisopod. I can't believe how many supporters we got. It's an insane amount of full art supporters, frankly. TM Evolution, good. Latios. What? This card is broken. Why does Psychic type Gym Leader Challenge decks just like stay winning? What in the world? This is crazy. 180 for 3? Yeah, you have to discard 3, but like that's nuts. Just pop 180 whenever you feel like it. Sure. I mean, I guess. I've got some Full Grip Games employees sneaking into my studio right now, and they're looking for the ETB booklets. They're like, quick, they're right here. They're just, yes, hello. Like, we need to put pre-orders up. Get the booklet, Mahone. All right, there we go. Galvantula. Mantike, Pansage, Minun, Tinkaton, Durant. Yes, Earthen Vessel number 3. We're close now. We just need one more Earthen Vessel, and we got a play set. Dang, I just got robbed of my ETB booklets. I didn't want to look at them, though, because I didn't want to spoil any pulls. Like, getting to see the Mela for the first time as, like, a card was really cool. So, you know, I didn't want to spoil any of that. I know. Zeely just came in with a Nerf gun and was like, I'm taking the booklet. Yes! Look at that. Upside down, full art, Armor Rouge EX. Very cool. Very cool. He was upside down, too. How fun. Upside down fella. It's our second Armor Rouge. Turo Scenario, Rika. It's another Aegislash. So we got plenty of Aegislash. We got plenty of Brute Bonnets. Would like to see one more Aegislash EX if I can. Nice. That's my third Xatu, so that's pretty good. I mean, that card's just going to be awesome. Blitzel. I wish this was the optimal Blitzel so I could play it in Gym Leader Challenge, but it's not. But it is such a nice artwork, but it's not optimal, man. Yo, the upside down Bombardier. Yo, this half of the box is kind of going crazy. Upside down, full art. Yo, these full arts are upside down, just straight up. Bombardier EX, 200 HP. It's got the fast carrier attack for 1 colorless energy. You can use it going first. Search your deck for up to 3 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. And then Shadowy Wind, 130 damage. And you can put this card and all cards attached to it into your hand. Insane value right there. Oh, it's because when I threw the box, the cards got flipped when I chucked the box. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is how that works. That's right, yeah. Reverse Mela, Kingdra, Garganackle. Do you think we'll get a third upside down full art in the back half of this box? Tulip? Dundozo? Yo! More upside down cards. Here we go. Poor Dundozo. With the with the supplemental swallow up. Upside down Plusle. Right side up Gligar. Skeledirge. There we go. The Dirge, man. The Dirge. Skeledirge EX. It's got 330 HP and the Incendiary Song ability. Once during your turn, you may discard a basic fire energy card from your hand. And during your turn, the attacks used by your Pokemon do 60 more damage. It's also got the Luster Burn attack, 160 damage, 2 fire energy. This attack's damage is not affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Sorry, Aegislash. You're no match for Skeledirge. It's a cool guy. I don't know. Skeledirge isn't really speaking to me right now as like a competitive card, but maybe it's speaking to someone out there. Upside down Trubbish. Extremely rare. And the Latios that does an insane amount of damage for some reason. Literally, like, Fire-type Gym Leader Challenge decks just, like, wish they had a card like this. And Psychic, like, might not even play it. Chantal, Garbodor. Another TM Evolution. Thievul. Come on, give me one more bucket, man. One more buckets. Elekid, nice. To the Elekid pile. Turbo Energize. And a reverse hollow earthen vessel. Yes, that's our fourth one. So we do have a playset now, which is very good. And the reverse hollow, I mean, just looks so crispy, right? It's amazing. Why do I have an Elekid pile? Because it's my favorite card in the set. Slitherwing, Rourke, Jirachi, and Lokix. Radar, Countercatcher. And our first Sandy Shocks EX. Sandy! Magnetic Absorption. It allows you to attach a basic fighting energy card from your discard pile of this Pokemon if your opponent has 4 or fewer prize cards remaining. And then Earthen Spike for 2 fighting and a colorless. Does 200 damage, and this Pokemon can't attack during your next turn. I'm almost out of sleeves. What you got there, Natalie?
Hey, there's a visitor at the store. Can we get a signature real quick? They gotta go.
Yes, you can. Yes. All right.
The Polytoad and the match, wherever you would like.
All right. Apparently, I've got a visitor. Do you know what their name is?
It's Johan from your...
Johan.
I'm not sure if that's their name, but it's your screen name.
Oh, screen name Johan. All right. Well, shout out to Johan. Thank you for visiting the shop here at Full Grip Games, and hopefully you are having safe travels home. See the Poliwhirl and then the playmats. Okay, can do. Who do we got? Haxorus here on the playmat.
It's your Haxorus.
I drew this Haxorus. I totally did draw this Haxorus.
Yeah.
Yo, this Haxorus kind of went crazy. Just saying. Dang. Let's go. All right. Well, I'm gonna put that right there. There we go.
Sweet.
That's a deep cut. The Haxorus playmat. I haven't seen one of those Tricky Jim drawings in a long time. All right. Dope. Sorry about the interruption. Carrying on. Cursed Duster and Evilton. Ancient Booster Capsule, Iron Moth, Elekid pile, Reverse Tatsugiri, Vanillish. Oh my god, Vanillish. Oh my god, he's so cute. What in the world, man? You didn't tell me that there was a amazing Vanillish in this set. What the heck? Oh, he's so nice. Oh, he's really nice. I'm going to cherish this card forever. Wow, he's so handsome. Oh, I love this card. Wow, I mean, just a gorgeous card. My goodness, it's insane. I'm out of sleeves. Hopefully I don't pull any more pulls. I've got sleeves. Back up. All right. Parasol Lady, Turo, Kingdra. Turbo Energized Reverse. Steelix. We got some really nice art rares. Wow, in this opening. I mean, they're just... Wow. Pokemon cards, am I right? Wow. Pokemon cards are so sick. Anybody in the chat like Pokemon cards? Yeah. Another Status Vitality. Yeah, Pokemon cards, they're the best. Anyone in the chat just really like Pokemon cards? I do. They're the best. They're the best cards there are. Deoxys. All right, we got one more booster pack in the opening. Let's go. Last pack. Surskit. Whismur. Flamigo. Porygon. Tatsugiri. Poor Dondozo. I mean, why'd they have to do my dude like that? Tulip. Gimme Ghoul. Parasol Lady. Let's go! Last pack magic, upside down tulip. Let's go, dude. Oh my goodness. Yes, insane pull. Insane pull. Sorry. Full art Armarouge, I'm taking you out of the sleeve. That's probably the pull that I care the least about. Yep, tulip, you're getting the nice one. Let's go. Insane opening. I'm so happy with our pulls. This is so exciting. Wow, just so stoked. Let's take a look at what we got. Dang, our full art supporter game was crazy, dude. Okay. Look at all this beautiful Lekid. Okay. Not going to show off my hollows. It's fine. We got, let's see, those are regular EXs, full arts, regular EX, art rare, regular EX, art rare, full art, regular EX, art rare. Keep those off to the side. Dang, this is kind of going crazy. Look at all this. Art rare. Okay. We got almost no duplicates, just straight up. Oh my goodness. Stretching my legs. Goodness gracious. All right. We got some incredible cards in our Paradox Rift opening today. Pulled 2 Iron Hands EX, and I think that was the only regular art EX that we pulled duplicates of. Got one Mousehold EX, one Serena EX, one Armarouge EX, one Toxtricity EX, one Altaria EX, one Roaring Moon EX, one Sandy Shocks EX, one Skeledirge, one Mewtwo, one Cofagrigus, and one Aegislash EX. That's a big set, you know, when you really look at it. We also got 3 Full Art EXs, an Armarouge EX, which was our second Armarouge, a Frostlass EX, and a Bombardier EX. All in all, still looking for another few copies of Roaring Moon EX and probably one more Aegislash EX so that I can build decks using them in this upcoming week. We didn't get any duplicates on our art rares either, and there were some really lovely ones in the opening. We got Steelix, the Screamtail from the Elite Trainer box, Mantike, Iron Moth, Iron Bundle from the Elite Trainer box, Cyclizar, Slitherwing, who I'm very excited about, and Apom. And then the big takeaway from our opening was the absolutely insane amount of full art supporters we got. We pulled 2 full art Tulip, a secret art rare Mela, a full art Professor Sada's Vitality, Rika, Norman, and, you know, Vanillish was supposed to be in the other pile. But Vanillish, you know, he's nice. So he can hang out here with the full art supporters. And that's it for our Paradox Rift Booster Box and Elite Trainer Box opening. Hopefully you enjoyed getting to look through the new cards as much as I did. If you are opening some Paradox Rift soon, or going to a Paradox Rift pre-release, good luck with your pulls, and let me know what you did pull from your very own booster packs in the comments below. I'm going to be giving away all of the code cards from today's opening to one lucky winner who was here to watch live on Twitch. So if you are watching on YouTube, you know, make sure to go follow the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TrickyJim. That'll give you the opportunity to participate in fun giveaways like the one we're about to do right now. But for now, I am going to sign off. Huge thank you to the Pokemon Company International for providing this product early for us to show off here on the channel. It is a huge help with the content that I love to produce. So definitely appreciate the support, and again, love so much of what's going on with this new set, especially the new mirror reverse holo pattern on those ancient and future cards. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. Y'all take it easy and have a great day. Make sure to like the video and sub to the channel and do all that fun stuff. See ya. Nailed it. Oh, man. Woo. Okay. Well, you guys want to win, what, like 100 code cards or something? Well, you're telling me somebody in the chat wants 100 code cards? That's what you want? You're just here for the code cards. No one tell me what? What would you tell me? No one tell me what? Dang, I can't believe... Man. The Secret Art Rare Sadist Vitality. That card's going to be so sick. But it's also... I'm kind of conflicted. Like, I want the Secret Art Rare... I want the Secret Art Rare Sadist Vitality, but I prefer the Tulip and the Mela because I'm definitely going to play those in Gym Leader Challenge. And I don't bling out my standard decks, but I do bling out... but, like, I think that blinging out Gym Leader Challenge is a lot more fun. You know, huge thank you to all the subs that did some subbing during the opening. Thank you all so much for that. Thank you, Kithkins, for the Prime sub. Thank you, Wild Magic, for the sub. Vaughn Sway for the Prime sub. Arkle with the sub. Thank you all very much. All right, is the giveaway up yet? Did someone put the giveaway up, or is that for me to do? Thank you, Ant Nuts, for that gifted sub. I appreciate you. Giveaway's not up yet? All right, I'm about to put the giveaway up. All right, give me 2 seconds. I got to go over to the MooBot. There's no giveaway? I'll fix that. Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Give me a second. Oh, 2 seconds. I see. Ha. 1. Huh. I gave you a second. I see. We've got some funny guys in the chat. All right. Twitch subscribers have 5 times luck in the giveaway. That's right. It's rigged. And the keyword is... Dang it. I messed that one up. All right, I got to redo it. All right, the keyword is... It's not, dang it. Oh my goodness. The keyword is tulip. You could type tulip into your chat. Just tulip. That's the keyword. No exclamation mark. You don't need that. Just type the word tulip. And then in about 60 seconds, I'm going to choose a winner from all the people who type the word tulip in. Ah, that's a nice card. Yeah, I'm really excited about frankly, like, the tulips and the Melas are the ones that I'm most excited about because I'll definitely just play those in my Gym Leader Challenge decks. There's some other pretty fire stuff we got, though. Like that, the Floor Seda is insane. And then we even pulled some gas out of our Charizard boxes, too, frankly. Which is nice because I can use the gas to offset the cost of the Charizard boxes. Love that. All right, y'all. Y'all typed in your keyword. Let's draw a winner. And the winner of all of the code cards that we opened on stream today. I know who the winner is right now. You don't. I'm looking at their name right now. It's Creo HB. Congratulations, Creo HB. You have won all of the code cards from today's opening. Congratulations, it's you, Creo HB. You are the winner. If you would like to redeem your codes, go ahead and send me a whisper with a good email address, and I'll get those sent out your way by the end of the day. GG's all. Thank you so much for playing. And again, huge thank you to the Pokemon Company International for providing this awesome product for me to show off on stream today. It was a huge help and will be a huge help for the content that I'm trying to produce in the upcoming weeks. Amp you all very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy your weekend. I'm getting out of here. I've got a lot of studio to clean up and a lot of video to edit. So we're going to take this party and we're going to go somewhere else. There's only 16 people watching the Pokemon TCG Live right now? That's crazy. Let's go say hi to Ducks. See ya!